Hey, what's going on YouTube? eBay Reviews here, and today I've got a review video on the Nike Pro Combat HyperStrong Compression Shin Sleeve. Alright, so this is something I picked up at TJ Maxx not too long ago. You may have seen a pickup video on this, but got it for $9.99, and it was originally priced, these are like $20. And this is originally a basketball product, but when I was kind of thinking about it, maybe it was something you could use for football, so I'm going to kind of relate it to football a little bit. But other than that, it's just kind of be how it's used and kind of how it's protective. So I wanted to go here to the back of the box and just kind of show you kind of some of the graphics they show here, just on some of the technology used. So up here it says full speed Nike Pro Combat game day padding where you need it most. It goes to talk about the comfort. It is dry fit material, moisture management. The padding is a D-flex padding, so I'll kind of show you how the padding here in a little bit kind of moves around and moves in all directions. And then it's a lightweight product, minimal bulk for maximum quickness. So, and then I noticed that down here it says it's only for basketball play only, and I'm gonna kind of challenge that a little bit. I really do think that this is a product that could be used in other sports. I don't see why it has to just be for basketball only. I think it is something you could use for football. So, I don't know. That's just one thing I noticed. But you only get one of these. I would like to maybe see these come with two. Right there, it only comes with one. So, how I think of it is, if you have two shins, so you need two of these maybe, but it's just kind of how they package them. Maybe it's try to get you spend more money on these things. So it's just it's something if like for basketball, if you're going to be in contact with the floor or something, like you're a point guard or a guard, you could be in contact with the floor, and your shin bone could be, obviously it could happen, you get wrapped up in there. And football could be the same way. Anything in football can happen, as far as you don't have any pads per se to protect your your shin or any of those other lower bones. But it's just some, if you like wearing the compression sleeves, and it's something that it's something that you think you could use in football, I think you should go ahead and try it. One thing that this is something that just it works right here from your knee down, so you don't want it like anywhere above your knee. This isn't for the knee, and that's what I thought it was kind of at first. I thought it would go over your knee, but then I got to thinking when I tried it on, it's just for the shin, so it doesn't have anything to do with your knee. So you have knee pads in football, so you're able to still keep those. But what it really boils down to is will this product serve you any use? And I think any type of players that gain a lot of contact, whether it be linebackers or running backs, even linemen, if you feel like this is something that you could benefit from, I say go ahead and try it. You want to make sure that like I said, it doesn't interfere with your knee, because with in your knees, in football you're either always bending down, getting into a stance, so you don't want. I felt like when I was using this, if you have it up too high, it can kind of restrict your motion a little bit. But if you have it strictly on your shin, on your calf, you can just play with it, and it's kind of nice to wear. I enjoyed using this. I shot basketball around a little bit in this. Not really saying that I played basketball in this, but I just used it when I was playing basketball, and it seems to respond well when you use it, and it doesn't. So really looking at this, the HyperStrong padding is kind of like they're just little oval circles, and which is really nice, and you see on some of McDavid products and other brands. But all the padding is made up of these little circles, and you can kind of bend them and see how they kind of move around. So it is flexible. Some of them, some shin sleeves I've seen, or just maybe one pad. Which this one's nice because it's able to kind of flex, reflex, and you know, go in all different directions. The back is just your kind of standard Nike Pro Combat material that they use, you know, similar to like a Heat Gear and Under Armour. And so I guess this product's interesting, but you know, it's at TJ Maxx for a reason. It probably didn't sell very well, as far as I know. But I always see things at TJ Maxx like this. So if you're at TJ Maxx, you know, this summer and you know, looking for something, you know, maybe useful to use for football, this might be something you pick up, or even basketball for that fact. The sizing is a little different than other things. So this was a 2XL. And you can kind of tell, it's hard to tell on this camera, but how you tell, you know, what colors they're coming in. This is like a navy, like a dark midnight navy, and you can kind of, the tag is actually midnight navy, so you can tell which sleeve color you got there. And then some of them were black and white, but so yeah, there's a little of the comfort. It's got dry fit moisture management. You know, they call it their D-Flex padding over the shin, and then, you know, and it also tells it's lightweight, and I will definitely attest to that. It is a very lightweight product, so it's something that you're not going to really feel or notice, you know, when you're wearing, and it's really nice. So basically, the advice I'll give you guys on the sizing is just go try it on. Don't try to tell me your calf size or anything, because I knew my calves were big, so I was going to need a big size, either an XL or a double XL. So I just went with the double XL, and it ended up fitting perfect. So they come in 4 sizes. They come in a medium, a large, extra large, and a double extra large. So no youth sizes. So, you know, you got to figure out that sizing for yourself. So I'm going to show it how it looks on my leg, and kind of show you what it looks like, and we'll wrap this video up. Alright, so I'm going to show you what the Nike Pro Combat HyperStrong Shin sleeve looks like on. So I'll just slip it on here real quick. So I like to kind of get it just right below my knee, and you can kind of tell on the length there. It is quite lengthy. I didn't think it would be, when I first got it, I didn't think it would go all the way down to my ankle nearly, but that's just one thing. That's just how it's constructed. But it definitely, you know, the D-Flex padding moves around. I mean, you know, how I've got it on, it doesn't restrict any motion. I'll show you what the back looks like. It's nice and compressive. So very nice product from Nike, I will say. And you know, like I said, it could be used for a variety of sports if you really think about it. You know, it is a basketball product, but I think it's a product you could use for football, definitely. We'll do a kind of a football 101 video on some compression sleeves, and just kind of talk about just kind of what they're all about. So that'd be something you might want to stay tuned for here in a few weeks. But other than that, if you have any more questions, just leave me a comment below, and I'll try to answer it. But other than that, that's going to do it for now. Hope you enjoyed this review. I'll have a new one out next week. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you guys on Instagram for, you know, giving me a lot of support here in the last few weeks. You know, almost doubling my follower count. And so yeah, I guess that's it for now. Just be sure to check back for the next video, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.